What up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the Pretty Girl Progression Podcast. I am your girl, Sherelle. And if you are new here, welcome. I hope you stay. If you've been here before, girl, welcome back. And as always, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Now, I'm going to point out the elephant in the room. This episode is going to be all about behind the scenes in preparations for season 2. Y'all, I'm going to take you on my journey to being here right now, from the set to the equipment to what to expect for season 2. Now, if you are listening on audio right now, run over to YouTube and watch this episode, because my voice is not going to do this any justice, okay? I want you guys to actually see what's happening, so run over to YouTube and check it out right now. But ladies, maybe some gents, y'all, first and foremost, I have a new background. I love this background. Right before I shot this episode, I was on my feet, on my knees, on my elbows, cutting and gluing and putting this board together. So first and foremost, God is so good, because my supervisor, I work for events. I still have a 9 to 5 right now. And my supervisor was going to throw out this foam board. And I looked at it and I was like, one man's trash is another one's treasure. So I was like, I know I can do something with it. I don't know yet, but it had to be something for PGP, right? And look, it came together perfectly. It's like 3 foam boards. I hope you guys like it. Let me know what you think in the comments section. I glued it together. This is the only time I'm playing Barbara the Builder, okay, is when it comes to building the Pretty Girl Progression podcast. So yeah, this is it's a beautiful, I love nature. I love greenery. I love the fact that a tree, a leaf can grow through a concrete and just blossom and grow beautifully. So you're always going to find me in nature. You're always going to find me with fresh flowers and plants, real plants in my house at that, around me, because the frequency, the energy is just illuminating. It's beautiful. Another thing that I got to build up season 2 and just make the podcast, give it more quality versus quantity, is my table. I got this table from Amazon, and it's a beautiful round white table. It has a beautiful stem on the bottom. It was really easy to build. Like, it probably took me like 10, 15 minutes, a little screwdriver, a little and yeah. I love this. I don't have to put a white sheet on it anymore like the first season. So I'm so happy about that. I also have my microphone. Now listen, I've had a microphone in the past and it ain't nothing like this quality. I don't have to be all up on the mic for you to be able to hear me. I think Joe Rogan has this mic too, if I'm not wrong, but it's pricey, but it's worth it. Okay, if you want something, work for it, go get it, and trust me, it'll last longer once you have the quality versus quantity. Another thing, shout out to my younger brother and sister, Rodney and Jaleesa, for gifting me with my camera. I want to say last year, they gifted me with this Canon EOS 2000D. It was on my vision board like for 2 years, and they surprised me with it. So I'm so grateful for this. I promised them that I was going to make something out of this if they got me this camera. And they did it. Now, this is a great camera. The only thing it was missing was an even better lens. And I made a big girl purchase. A big girl purchase. Bam! I purchased first of all, this is a Sigma 4 Canon, because, Sigma has a lot of different brands, but this is a Sigma 4 Canon, and this is the 24-105mm. I love this. This is what I'm going to be using moving forward to shoot the Pretty Girl Progression podcast. first and foremost, before I break down all the things that this has, shout out to Heavenly Media Production for recommending this to me. Heavenly Media Production actually did my vision board party. It's in a past episode that I uploaded, and this comes highly recommended. So it has low lighting, high quality, and it's just overall worth it, y'all. Like, the lens is amazing. I'm going to put it together right now. Let me just snap. And we're going to get into what season 2 is going to be all about. Oh, this is so beautiful. This is literally a big girl lens. Like, I'm so excited for it. Gotta flip this. I look like I would be at the park taking pictures of like birds and stuff from this. Like, it's so beautiful. So thank you, Heavenly Media Production, again, for recommending this, because little old me, I don't be knowing all the gadgets and things, but after doing some research and working 3 days at the Miami Boat Show to afford this lens by myself, y'all, blood, sweat, and tears, I finally got it. So praise God for that. So I'm going to just leave this to the side. And let's get into what is the format going to look like for season 2? Because as you know, season 1 was all about me. That's all you see. Not necessarily all about me, but just talking about different experiences that I've had, or different conversations, from like pre-dating advice to being rooted in your culture, just so many different things. If you don't know, go back to past episodes and you'll be able to learn just a little bit more about myself. This season, for season 2 and beyond, this is all about you. I am moving forward and doing one-on-ones regularly with not just women in Miami, Dade County, you know where I'm from, Broward, but this is for women not just in the city, but the world. I want to talk to women from Paris, from Haiti, from Jamaica, from the islands, from Ohio. It doesn't matter, but I want women who have a story, who made something out of nothing, who are hustlers, who are encouraging, who are real, who are authentic, and most importantly, who have made the decision to do better. Pretty Girl Progression is all about making the decision to want better for yourself, to do better for yourself, and then you will have better for yourself. So if you know any pretty girls, and I'm not just talking physically, I'm talking internally. If you know any pretty girls who have a story and who would love to be on my platform, I will have a link in the description where you can fill out a form and let's get them on the podcast, okay? The setup is going to be virtually, right? So if you're familiar with Ocho Cinco and Shannon Sharp, I love their like nightcap that they do, right? So I'm going to have the settings set up like that, and I'm excited about it. I'm also going to have a little sprinkle of male energy on the podcast. Why? Because truth be told, I wouldn't be the woman that I am today without amazing men, good men, honest men, real men, a sprinkle of, other kind of men. But for the most part, I love to have great male energy around me to just keep it real. I mean, for God's sakes, my uncle had the sex talk with me. He was the first person. Shout out to Uncle Tony. And I always needed that. I have 3 brothers and 1 sister, and I just know the power of having a strong male figure in your life. So we're going to sprinkle some guys in here who can give you great advice, be honest, with love. And you can also put them in the comment below and let me know who would you want to hear on the podcast as well. Okay. And number 3, why do we do this? I do this for y'all. So I have created a free ebook, right? 10 tips to personal development. Everything from grounding to doing your personal work to your mirror work. I have merch on the website where we have duffel bags and t-shirts, even journals. I love my journal. I write every little thing, okay, in my journal. But most importantly, we do this to build the community. Any donations that you give to Pretty Girl Progression through the website goes directly to building a bigger platform, doing more events for you ladies. I'm talking vision boards, doing outings, being able to hopefully do travel together. Like I can only do what I can do, and God definitely does what God does. But I need your help as well. So whatever you donate, consider them love donations, that it just goes to building the podcast. And I am forever grateful and thankful for all the donations that I've received so far. I've truly, truly, truly appreciate it. And I pray that you are blessed tenfold just by being able to give to little old me and the community. So thank you for that. This has been a beautiful journey, y'all. Like I've mentioned before in the past episode, what Pretty Girl Progression is, it was a calling from God for me to build a community with women, not just in the city, but the world. And I'm shooketh that God chose me to do something like this. And I take it very seriously, and I am constantly doing my best and just navigating this space and what I'm supposed to do. So I do it scared. I do it nervous. Sometimes I am, I definitely got to go into fasting and prayer to even figure out what's next. But at the end of the day, God be doing his big one. So, yeah. I hope you like this episode, and I hope you, again, like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, Queen, make sure you grab the ebook and let me know what you think. Okay?